Hello and welcome to the channel. The Guba and State House of Assembly election took place yesterday, and while it was peaceful, timely, and generally an improvement on the presidential election held almost 3 weeks ago, there were still some instances of thuggery, ballot box snatching, kidnapping, and all those vices usually associated with elections in these parts of the world. Also, there was the usual vote buying in some states, which I am going to read about in this report. So, stay tuned. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Vote buying loud in Cross River, Adamawa, Ogun, Ondo, Imo, says order paper. Order paper, Nigeria's premier and preeminent policy think tank and legislative interface organization, has said that the governorship elections held on Saturday were characterized by vote buying and selling. The organization said it deployed 400 observers to monitor the 2023 governorship and state assembly elections nationwide. In its preliminary reports on the elections signed by the communications lead, voter project Temidayo Taiwo Sidek, order paper said that political party agents influenced vote buying and selling in states like Cross River, Adamawa, Ogun, Ondo, and Imo. The organization, however, commended the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) for early commencement of voting. The statement read in parts: compared with the presidential and National Assembly elections, there is a marked improvement in the arrival of INEC officials for the governorship and state assembly elections. The average time of arrival and opening of polling units stood generally at 9 a.m. in many parts of the country. Similarly, from observation of the data collated thus far, the voting process has been described as largely smooth and peaceful by our citizen observers, especially in select polling units in states like Kebbi, Anambra, Oyo, Nasarawa, and Niger. However, there are large reports of low voter turnout resulting from voter intimidation by thugs, political party agents, and voter apathy linked to perceived mismatch of voting and results announced in the February 25th presidential and National Assembly elections. States such as Enugu, Niger, Plateau, Ekiti, Osun, Bayelsa, Kaduna, Nasarawa, Adamawa, Taraba, and Jigawa have recorded the lowest voter turnout, going by feedback received so far. There are also reports of political party agents trying to influence vote buying and selling in states like Cross River, Adamawa, Ogun, Ondo, and Imo. Particularly in Imo, there were some cases of systematic vote buying. On the whole, while INEC appeared to have deployed heavily across many of the polling units sampled, the issue of voter suppression was flagged, especially as thugs have been reported to disrupt voting and deploy violent intimidation to prevent voters from coming to cast their vote in some areas in Lagos, Oyo, Nasarawa, and Imo, among others. Order paper, Nigeria's premier and preeminent policy think tank and legislative interface, has deployed some 400 observers to monitor the 2023 governorship and state assembly elections nationwide. The deployment was effected as early as 7 a.m. on Saturday, March 18, 2023. This follows the setting up of a 24-hour legislative election situation room to receive reports from the field and disseminate real-time reports to voters and stakeholders at large. Order paper will release a consolidated statement at the end of the exercise. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Meanwhile, Labour Party presidential candidate in the February 25th election, Mr. Peter Obi, has said that one of the greatest impediments to the Nigerian electoral process is vote buying, which according to him would never solve the nation's problems. Obi, who spoke at his hometown Agulu in Anaocha local government area of Anambra State after casting his vote at his Amatutu polling unit. He also lamented the low turnout of voters in the House of Assembly election in Anambra State, adding that the reasons for the apathy were obvious. Obi said people have felt that their votes did not make any meaning after the previous one they voted. A situation where there are over 90 million voters, but only about 30% come out to vote, shows that they believe their votes will not count. Vote buying will not solve the problem of Nigeria. I don't do transactional politics, but because people no longer see money in the banks, they should collect the money corrupt politicians give them and use it to eat. We are talking about our country and how to save it because it is already collapsing. In related development, the Center for Democracy and Development (CDD) has identified vote buying and violence as some of the factors that characterize the governorship elections in many states. In its interim report on the elections on Saturday, the pro-democracy think tank said those who are participating appear to be more open to inducement for casting their ballots, with vote trading being undertaken by all political parties across Nigeria's 6 geopolitical zones. On violence, it said, thuggery has been used to disrupt the process in different parts of the country, with repeated examples of this in the South-South. The organization, however, said it observed that the Independent Electoral Commission (INEC) improved its logistics for the election. Meanwhile, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission and the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission on Saturday arrested about 69 persons for alleged voters' inducement while monitoring the governorship and state assembly elections. The EFCC arrested 65 persons while the ICPC arrested 4 persons. The ICPC said it arrested 4 vote buyers in Sokoto and Katsina states. Sunday Punch had reported that the commission arrested 9 vote buyers in Osun, Ondo, Borno, Akwa Ibom and Sokoto states during the February 25th presidential and National Assembly elections. On Saturday, however, the spokesperson for the ICPC, Azuka Ogugwa, said officials of the commission encountered some vote buyers at Kauran Miyo Primary School in Bodingo local government area of Sokoto State. She noted that the Sokoto State monitoring team of the commission arrested 3 male vote buyers. She added, Mahi Bello was caught in possession of a cash sum of 38,000 naira, 2 PVCs, 1 ATM card, and an Infinix phone, while Musa Adamu had 228,000 CFA franc in his possession, which was being offered to voters. While the third suspect, Mustafa Mohammed, was arrested with some PVCs in his possession. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.